Hello, 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 hello. Shabu, 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 shabu. So, welcome to Advanced Body Network and this Shabu Shabu Scholarship Show. I bring this to you to share my experience with you as to how you can get scholarship in Canada or USA and immigration information, things about shows, entertainment, some comedies. I also bring them to you on my network, and particularly the Shabu Shabu Cook, which is to help to encourage young men to also go to the kitchen. And it says that whatever a woman can do in the kitchen, men can do better. So watch out on Advanced Body Network and watch our shows. So today, if today is your first time coming across my video, please don't forget to subscribe to my show, to Advanced Body Network on YouTube, and also on Facebook. Follow me and like my page, and also share this video with your loved ones and people that you care about. It says that the best gift you can give to someone is opportunity. So as I give you this by explaining how things work here, you can also share this by giving giving this as a gift to somebody and to bless their life. So today I want to give you some few information about how scholarships in USA is and how it is different from scholarships in Canada when it comes to graduate studies. So just keep watching, and I say that it's shabu shabu. So make sure you leave a comment, and if you have any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comment section, and I will be glad to respond and answer to the best of my knowledge. And again, this is coming from my personal knowledge and experience. So scholarship in Canada are quite different from scholarship you obtain in the United States. So in US, most of scholarships comes as an employment, which is either RA, which we call research assistant, or teaching assistant. So once you apply to school in the United States and the admission committee will decide to offer you admission. Sometimes the admission comes without the scholarship, especially if it is master's level. However, if it's PhD level, most PhD in USA are all funded. So once your program, you apply for a PhD, automatically they will be adding your TA, teaching assistant or research assistant to it, and that means you have a scholarship. Now, how does it work though in the United States? So in the USA, scholarships are based on employment, which is the teaching assistant or research assistant. And in many states in USA, if you're working in the university as a state employee, then automatically you don't pay tuition fees. So admission or university take advantage of this, and then they offer teaching assistant or research assistants to graduate students. So once you have this package, then automatically you don't pay tuition fees and you don't pay some of the ancillary fees. And in some states, for example, in New York State, you will be waived from paying health insurance. That is some schools, and particularly in my school, you don't pay health insurance. Once you are a teaching assistant or research assistant, you don't pay health insurance. And most of ancillary fees, you are covered for all of them, so you don't pay anything at all. Because in every states, employees don't pay tuition fees, so universities take advantage of this to hire you as a research assistant or teaching assistant. And because of that, once you get the job as a teaching or research assistant, automatically you get funding for your program, and therefore you don't pay tuition, and you don't pay some of the ancillary fees, and then you receive your regular pay for the job that you received in the form of stipend. So getting the RA, teaching research assistant or teaching assistant, you are covered for paying tuition fees and you also get a stipend which comes bi-weekly, and this is paid to your personal bank accounts. This is how most of the scholarship in the United States work. However, apart from this, you can also get some other awards which are not very common, but it depends on some, is based on some criteria, including leadership and others, that you can be awarded such scholarship or awards. So in the United States, if you apply for, they may offer you admission, but then you may have to apply separate, submit a separate application for a teaching assistant or research assistant. Some are like that, not all of them. So if you are intending to apply for any programs like that, make sure you visit the school website and check to see how they award teaching and research assistant. But I say it again, in most PhD programs in the United States, they automatically offer you the research assistant or teaching assistant, and thereby you don't pay tuition fees, and this is calculated as your scholarship. Let's come to Canada. Canada is quite different in the sense that in Canada, it comes with a scholarship package. It comes with a scholarship package. And before you apply, check the program you're applying for. Some programs don't have scholarship, especially if it's a professional program like a business, MBA. Those programs are professional, and some data analytics course. They are professional programs, and therefore they don't have scholarship for them. So once you apply, you can easily get admission because there's no scholarship, because your admission does not come with scholarship. Programs that comes with scholarship, they are ones that are research based. Sometimes you have to do thesis or projects or major research paper, as some departments call it. And those programs that comes with this scholarship are very competitive. It's very difficult to get into this program. They are very competitive, and the admission criteria is based on transcripts, your academic performance, your extracurricular activities, and other things. Sometimes it can also be based on jobs and recommendation letter that someone will write for you. Now, how the scholarship package is. When you get admission into most universities in Canada for masters or PhD, the scholarship package that comes with your admission may include teaching assistant, which is the most common one. Teaching assistant is a job that is offered to you. The second component could be a research assistant. A research assistant could also be awarded to you based on your department or the professor you are working with, or also the faculty your program is part of. It can also be a fellowship. So a fellowship is mostly some kind of award or some kind of scholarship that is given to you, and it's sometimes given by the department, or it's given by the faculty of graduate studies, and they offer this kind of fellowship to students to help them. It's a scholarship that is offered, but it's termed as a fellowship. Sometimes it will come as a grant. So grants are funding that is provided to professors or lecturers to help do research. And when they have this kind of a grant, they offer some. Once these grants are offered to the professor, and some package of the grant requires that they work with students. And when they are working with students, they offer part of it to support the student so that the student can do the research that is that the professor requested the grant to do. So once you have a professor who is funded by a grant, then it's good news for you because they are supporting you with your master's or PhD program. Apart from that, the scholarship package can include an award. An award is usually sponsored by individuals, some people who donated to the university or to the department to help them also raise students. So Some awards could be after individuals who donated to the department to help support students, or the criteria for this may be different. So based on the criteria that the donor gave, so that's how some package of the awards look like. Some of them too could be based on some achievements on the side of the student, which could be leadership, it could be through academic excellence, it could be volunteerism or any form, and they use this to support students. So once the university offers you the scholarship, they will state the breakdown of your scholarship, where your scholarship is coming from. Sometimes they will say you have a grant of this amount from a research grant from your professor, and is donating this amount for this number of years period of time in your studies. Sometimes they can also say your teaching assistant, your research assistant is for this period of time. It could be that your program is 2 years, but then they will offer you a grant of only 1 year, a particular grant for only 1 year. Once this scholarship is offered to you, the school will come with your expenses, which include tuition fees and other ancillary fees, and then it becomes the total fees you have to pay for that year. So the scholarship awarded to you minus the fees or tuition fees that you are required to pay will be, the remaining part will be how much you are going to it's going to go into your pocket after you have paid all these monies from the total awards or scholarship that is offered to you. That here is what is shabu shabu. Don't forget to shout shabu shabu. I hope this video did help you and you have come to understand how the scholarship system works in the United States and Canada. Don't forget to like my page, and don't forget to share with your friends that this information may help. And then also subscribe on YouTube and follow me for more. Shabu shabu. Again, shabu shabu.